Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Kusum. Thank you so much for coming and joining. And I apologize for the slight interruption in some technical snag that I had to correct. So, how is Watson doing?
Vatsan is doing great, but now he's not here, so I thought I would continue the session.
Okay, great. But he speaks extremely well. I was very impressed, and he has nice hold on the subject, what he speaks, and whatever questions I asked him, he was able to kind of maneuver the answers. He was able to answer even complex questions as to how he goes around playing with the dog that he has, Muffy or something. Muffy is the name. Yes, yes,
Yes.
Muffy. So all that thing, absolutely wonderful. I mean, just tell me something about Watson. I mean, how is there a deliberate choice that you have taken to expose him to English Yari or such platforms wherein you make his communication better?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. He used to take sessions on Clapping Go, but
Yes.
that you were there. I think 2 years ago you were there, but now you had left the Clapping Go.
Yes, in fact,
So
I remember taking one session on Clapping Go with Watson long time back. He was very young at that time, so now he's in fact he spoke well even during that time 2 years back. I remember, and he
Mhm.
speaks better now. So, how do you see his progress, Kusum? How do you see his progress in terms of when you started and now?
Yes, sir. He's doing great because he started his journeys 2 years back. That time he was not able to understand or speak in English, but now he can understand and speak in English. So that's why I thought I should work
Okay.
more on him. Now we both are taking classes together on English, Yari. Sometimes he takes, sometimes I take.
Okay, and this has been going around for quite some time, I think, because see, you started or Watson started his journey almost 2 years back when he took a class with me on Clapping Go. So,
Yes.
how does I mean you mutually teach each other? You teach him. In fact, you know what? When it comes to catching a language, learning a new language, kids are better than adults,
Yes.
isn't it? So very soon he will surpass you and he will start teaching you.
Yes, definitely, sir. And so I am not perfect in English. I am learning English. So I thought we will work together. And in my home, nobody speaks in English. Only my husband speaks in English, but and he has a good command. He has a good command over English. So I don't speak in English with him.
Okay,
So I
yeah, definitely. At home, it is very difficult, at least with between spouses, to you're used to speaking your usual Hindi or your other mother tongues, and it's very difficult to if you start talking to your husband in English, that connectivity doesn't build up. It seems like you are speaking to some alien, so that doesn't happen.
Yes, and I don't feel much confident because I make lots of errors and mistakes, and I think yeah they will judge me when I will speak English with him. So I always speak in English with my child, Vatsin, and I feel more confident with him.
Yes, I know that's a very, very nice strategy. Tell me something more about yourself, Kusum.
Yeah, definitely, sir. My name is Kusum, as you know, and I hail from Haryana. I am graduated with bachelor's in commerce, after which I pursued my master's in business administration. Currently, I'm a homemaker and I have two kids. Um, my elder son is Vatsin, and I have a younger daughter. She has just crossed one. She's an infant. That's all about me.
Okay, great. Tell me something about you. You told you have done MBA as well and graduation. Graduation, what was the subject?
Bachelor's in commerce.
Oh, you're a commerce student, and I think that is what explains you have done MBA also after graduation, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine. Just tell me, I'll just take you back to your college days a bit. And what was the intention of doing commerce and then pursuing MBA as well? At that point in time, I'm just assuming that you were not married when you were graduating. Am I correct on that?
Yes, yes, you are correct, sir.
Yes, yes. So, what all aspirations or what all things you thought you will do taking commerce as your field of expertise?
Yes, sir. I want to work in corporate sector, but after completing my study, I got married, and my husband is in merchant navy. So
Okay.
we we both have taken we both had taken decision together. I will be a housewife because my mother-in-law passed away, so nobody else is there at home who can take care of my children. So that's why I'm a homemaker.
Today, when you think about opportunities for females, not only going to office and working is one of them. You can stay at home and pursue your passion also. Have you looked at the options of doing that also at any point in time?
No, sir. Right now, I am completely occupied, and I am that kind of girl. I cannot manage both the life, personal and official. So it is very
Uh-huh.
difficult for me. I have no one who can help me out in my household activities and like teaching kids. So that's why I thought, yeah, I am enjoying my life. I do whatever I do, I enjoy. I don't take as a burden. Yeah, I am a homemaker. No, I don't think so. I am the queen of a house.
Absolutely, indeed, indeed, you are the queen. You're the empress. You're the empress who runs the kingdom, and then that kingdom is your house.
I am the empress of the kingdom.
Yes, kingdom, and that kingdom is your house.
Yes, I will add to my dictionary. That's fine.
Yes, you must add this. You are the empress of your house. Now, merchant navy, as far as I know, it requires a person to stay away from house for almost period of time, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. They are on the ship. They are sailing across the globe, and then they come back. Now, how do you meet the challenges of your household activities? There are lots of to managing two kids is not easy, and that
Okay.
too your younger kid is just 1 year old. And how do you manage the challenges? Dropping the kids to school, getting groceries, and all those things, challenges and everyday life challenges. How do you meet that, Kusum?
Mm, yes, sir, it's very challenging job, but I live in a joint family, so that is the main advantage. So
Okay,
if I
yes.
have to go out, like for grocery, what I do, I just online order. I order on I order on Flipkart. So I get my grocery. And if
Okay.
there is something that is not available on the Flipkart, then I'll make to the call to the grocery store.
Okay.
So they provide home delivery to me. So I get
Okay.
my own grocery. But when it comes to fruits, I have to go to the supermarket. Then I buy fruits, whatever I like. And like during dinner time, if I have to prepare my dinner, then what I do in my family, there is my sister-in-law. She is a lecturer in a college for BEd students. She comes back at home at 4 p.m. While I preparing my dinner, she takes care of my children.
Okay. Okay. Fine. You have a very good support system, I must say.
Yes.
Good. In fact, Watson, when I spoke to him, he told that his grandfather takes the dog for a walk, and his grandmother also accompanies. He accompanies his grandfather for walking the dog around sometimes. So I assume that you stay in a it's a joint family setup. So that's true. Okay. Today it's all about hobbies and your interests, Kusum. That is what the topic is all
Yes.
about. So today we'll talk something about your hobbies as well. But in general, as we continue our conversation, we will get into other subjects as well. So first of all, the most obvious question, apart from the busy schedule of managing the house, because you're the empress, you have to manage your kingdom. Apart from that, what do you do to unwind? What are your hobbies? If you get any free time, what do you like to do?
Mm. If I get free time, then I teach my child. He doesn't go to the tuition. And during evening time, when I get time, I scroll with my husband on the terrace, and then we talk about the whole day and our friends, relatives. That's it what I do. And during sleeping time, when I get time, then I listen to Buddhism for the positive thinking, so that because sometimes I get snubbed, like for because of my busy schedule, so I listen to good positive things on YouTube.
Okay, these are very nice. Absolutely wonderful. Keeps you occupied. Do you have any hobbies? Like, of course, browsing the YouTube and maybe talking to your husband on the, these are all fine. These are the activities that you do outside your schedule. What is it that you have cultivated as a hobby?
I like traveling,
Okay.
dancing, cooking, teaching. That's all.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, of all these things, two things look very, very enticing to be discussed. Enticing. Now, enticing is what? Have you heard about this word? Enticing.
Enticing means I think indulge.
Enticing is very, very interesting. Okay, very,
That's
very,
fascinating.
now, yeah, very, very fascinating. Very well. Now, when you go to a hotel, you see a new dish which is so
Mhm,
attractive to look at. Then you say, wow, that dish is very enticing. I would want to try that.
mhm,
Okay, that's how in your hobbies, two hobbies look very enticing to be discussed. One is your dancing skill, and one is your traveling. Now, we will kind of broaden on this one, the two hobbies of yours. Tell me first about your traveling and then a little bit about your teaching. I am sorry, the dancing hobby that you talked about. First, traveling. Let us talk about something like that.
About traveling, I am an avid traveler. I
Yes.
am extremely fortunate because I have visited many places in northern part of India. I have been to uh, Jammu, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and but I predominantly enjoy Goa. Goa, not in North India. But just after marriage, I went to Goa. I like Goa because there are beautiful beaches, and we can enjoy peace and tranquility over there. And in addition to this, food was quite awesome over there. It was really delectable. Moreover, I did do some shopping in Goa, and even though prices are so exorbitant, but I
Yes.
purchased some clothes and handbags. Still, I have, and that's all I think.
Of all the places, you have listed so many places to me. Which is the best place that you have visited to? Goa definitely is your favorite. Beaches are
Mhm.
there and everything. Apart from Goa is everybody's favorite. Even my favorite is Goa. I really like to go to that place. Apart from that, tell me one more
Uh,
place which you have liked.
I liked Udaipur, Udaipur, Mount
Ah,
Abu.
wow, okay, fine. Oh my God, Mount Abu got added now to the list of things. Mount Abu was not there in your first list. So Mount Abu, so
Yeah, it's
good.
Rajasthan, sir. Mount
Ah,
Abu is
Rajasthan is
Rajasthan.
Mount Abu. Yeah, Rajasthan is Mount Abu. Absolutely, absolutely. Now,
Yeah.
second hobby, dancing. Tell me more about
Dancing.
it.
Yeah, dancing. I'm not a professional dancer, but I can dance on a DJ. I cannot dance alone, but I can dance in groups.
Okay, okay, fine. The group dances, that's nice, that's wonderful. But is it something that you enjoy doing, or are you a trained dancer by any sorts? Have you trained in some classical form, or is it just you dance to just let your hair down? And...
Yeah, no, I'm not trained. I'm not trained in dancing, but I can enjoy my dance and let my hair down when I dance. And I
Let your hair
remember,
down.
yes, I remember there was a marriage in the month of November, and we danced night away. So quite awesome, yeah. So you tell me something
Wonderful.
about yourself, sir. What are your hobbies?
I was about to get into the feedback session. Some things, no, in fact, we will talk about our hobbies also. My hobbies also, I will definitely talk about it. But Kusum, I am amazed at the amount of vocabulary that you have. Some wonderful words that you have. Let my hair down, exorbitant, delectable, and so many things. I mean, wow, absolutely wonderful. Continue doing these exercises, whatever you're doing to improve your vocabulary. Okay, because I got into feedback. This is, I know time just flew by talking with you, but I'm sure we are going to have many more sessions with you so that we can discuss my hobbies also and get deeper into your interests also. Because dancing, I've almost not spoken anything much. Now, very rare combination, both the mother and the son together on a learning platform and learning English. Wonderful to see both of you.
Yes, sir. So it is now
Okay,
it is very easy to learn language because you need a companion. If you don't have
absolutely.
companion, you can learn any language. It is not like a paper you have to write down and just clear the exam. No, you have to speak.
Yes. And this is the best way to learn a language, speak with somebody. And
Yes.
I'm in absolute wonder that you, in spite of just 2 years up, you've got wonderful English. And grammar is a bit of an issue, I think you also know. But keep speaking, and grammar will correct itself.
Okay.
Okay?
So really
Thank
nice
you so
talking to
much.
you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
you same. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye, sir. Good
Bye.
night.
Good night. Good night to you as well. And Watson also. Tell me that I asked for him. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye
Yes.
bye.